guys, welcome back to the channel. We are working on part 2 of installing our turbo kit onto the Miata. If you guys missed last video, go check it out. We got the turbo all fabbed up. Now today we're going to be finishing up the kit, hopefully trying to get this thing running, and if all goes well, that's what we're going to do. Already today we've actually got the intercooler mounted up right here into the front bumper area. Real nice and clean install there, and we've got all of the hosing ran to the intercooler. We've got it running from the other side of the intercooler up to the intake. We've got our intake filter on there, and right now we are putting on the stock coils onto the engine. This is a 1.8 engine. This is the 1.6 coil pack. I'm not sure if this is even going to work, but we're going to try it out. We also got our adapter right here, our adapter plate for the 1.6 throttle cable to work on this 1.8 engine, because if you guys saw the videos, it's a little bit too long for this engine, so we got it to actually work, which is pretty cool. Check that out. It looks great over here. As you guys saw, we actually did manage to somehow break off the wastegate, so we are going to have to weld that back together, which isn't a big issue, but for right now we're not going to be able to get it in boost at all. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Do we need to put clutch manual trans fluid in first too?
No,
we're not gonna put it in gear. Okay. I'm glad Harry remembered that, because we did. Oh wait, we can't put oil in it yet, Harry. We gotta drill our return line first.
Yeah, no. I just want to say,
oh sweet.
We don't need to worry about that right now.
What you mean?
The oil?
Yeah, but if we put oil in the oil pan, then we're not gonna be able to drill a hole in it. Where's the key at? I know you didn't just shut the key in the trunk.
I may have shut the key.
You better not have shut the key in the trunk. There's no other trunk release on this car. You have to have the key.
No, bro, wait, chill out.
What'd you do with it?
They only have one key?
They're only, yeah, they're both on the same thing.
Oh my, y'all some heads. Y'all both head ass.
Bro, you did not just shut that key in the trunk.
Wait, it's right here somewhere. I know, I just put the key down.
In the trunk, hopefully. I mean, hopefully not. I know you did not just do that. I wish I would have been recording. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Don't break the key. Those keys are gentle, or they're fragile, I mean. Nice.
Where's the power? Scared me.
The headlights popped up. Ah, nothing works. Nothing works. What the hell just happened?
That's
Oh, it just reset. All right.
So the airbags might hit him in the face?
I don't know. Let's see. We disconnected the crash sensor, so the airbag could just take Harry out right now. Oh, I heard everything. Sounded good. We can't crank it. We don't have oil in here. At least the electrical works. No, I think. Let's go to the store, grab a drill so we can drill our return line. Once we drill the return line, then we should be able to try to crank it up.
Oh, so are you going to crank it today?
We're going to try to. We literally just have to drill a return line in the oil pan, plug up our return. I don't know why this return is that big either. That's huge.
See it, so
then after that, we should be able to try to start it up once we put oil in here, because I already got the filter on. We just got to dump oil in. We can start it up. Let's run to the store real quick.
All right, let me see. Well, you already did it.
Oh, well.
Anyways, yep, we already did it. But check it out. We drilled a hole in the oil pan. We definitely pulled the engine. We definitely dropped the oil pan, made sure that there's no metal shavings inside of there. Don't worry about it. After that, drilled our hole, put our fitting in. We got our oil return right here. And now we're about to tighten that mug. Now we just got to tighten on the clamp right there, and we're getting close to ready to start this thing up. Oh, good job, Harry. All right, we got our return line in. The feed line is in. We've got our coolant lines in on the turbo. We've got our intercooler piping. We've got everything ready to go. Why is there only one hole right here?
Because there's another one on this side.
It goes in this side and goes out this side.
Well, why does that one open? Why was that one open and this one's capped off?
Because they wanted to give you the option.
Are you sure coolant goes through that motherfucker? Are you sure this is?
Say coolant went through that.
Is that air to water?
This is just a normal ass thingy.
Wait,
This ain't fancy.
the one connects up here.
Up where?
I don't know. I just said that.
So wait, dead ass serious though. What goes in right here?
I mean, I guess they gave us 2 caps.
We definitely do need to turn this thing though and flip it the other way around. So that way it has the Fly Miata logo.
You ain't gonna see that.
That's the only thing you're gonna see
getting a
in the
full
front.
sponsorship.
What? That's not a fuck. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh my god, it was not empty.
Hey, it's gonna drain all.
Hey, it's gonna drain all those metal shavings from.
Oh my god.
From the piston rings.
I hope not that either.
It looks red.
That should not be in there. There should not be any oil in there. Yeah, it's not that bad a shape. It's not black at least. So you know what would be really cool? Cletus and Cars is in 3 weeks, right, Po? It'd be really cool if we could get a cage and a chute mount for the Mustang. Have the Mustang ready to go with the new O2 sensor, fix the tune and everything. Stock motor. Go run a mid-9 in the Mustang finally.
Wait, so
beat my PB, beat my personal best. Listen to me real quick. Then we're gonna finish this entire car and we're gonna drive this all the way down and we're gonna pull the Mustang in the trailer.
And my truck in the back. No, my bike in the back of the truck.
Well, if the bike's going down the track, you better be putting money in for gas because it's about $600 to get there and back.
Wait, what? I already told you I put in money for gas.
When did you say that?
Whenever we talked about it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That bike weighs more than 250.
No, it weighs about 250.
The just spilling fuel. No, stop.
I'm on fire right now, Justin. I'm on fire. It's on fire! I'm not actually on fire. I was just standing in fire. No, I'm standing in fire.
Let's go ahead and put the oil drain plug back in. After that, we just need to jump some more oil into the engine. Make sure that we got enough oil and fluid in there. And then we can try to start this thing up, I believe. All right, you ready? Lower it down. The alternator's hooked up and everything. We're double checking over wiring and everything right now. We're not gonna put any coolant in there right now. It's not gonna matter as long as we don't let the engine overheat, obviously, but we're just gonna let it run for about 30 seconds, if it'll even start. I'd be very surprised to see it start for the first time, to be honest. Lower that thing down, Harry. The Miata takes 4 quarts, right? Something like that. 3.8 quarts. Okay. We're gonna dump 4 in there to start with and let our turbo feed a little bit. 2 quarts down, 2 more to go. Yeah, I just spilled. Can you grab a rag?
I swear to you, this is electrical tape.
That's not electrical tape. It's supposed to take exactly 4 quarts with an oil filter. You wanna just dump 4 quarts in there for right now? We have the downpipe on. The manifold's tight. Turbo's tight on the manifold. Intercooler.
The turbo?
You can't. How are you gonna prime the turbo?
That's what we're about to do. That's why I don't have no spark in it.
What were you about to say?
The oil pump's gonna feed it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna turn it over a lot, let the oil pump cycle, push oil through to the, to the turbo. Once we get it through there, then we should be good.
AC's working!
AC's working, all right.
Wait, Ace?
Oh!
What?
Oh!
That's more than I thought it was gonna do.
The turbo's moving, the turbo. It's spinning our turbine. So we disconnected the coil packs back there. That way it's not throwing any spark. The engine doesn't start up because right now we have no oil in the turbo. So we had that disconnected. That way it wouldn't spark, start up the engine. And whenever we try to turn it over, it's letting the oil pump prime up our turbo here. So now that it's primed up, which is what we just now felt, oil's coming through the lines. Now we're gonna connect the coil packs back up, back here. Now everything is connected on the engine. Don't Poe, stop.
I'm spinning it so oil gets into
Everything that's that we need.
Yeah, the necessities, not everything.
Someone video this so that I can send it to my dad.
All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot, baby! Oh, yeah.
it's moving.
Throttle's moving. Yeah, there's no way. Let me smell the exhaust. It would be dumping fuel right now. Oh, we don't have exhaust anymore. I forgot. No, it doesn't smell like there's fuel at the downpipe, so I guess we're not getting fuel for some reason.
Hold on, who's paying?
Hey, Justin! You got here just in time. We're about to start up our new turbo Miata. Hang on, try to turn the key on, Harry. See if we're getting. See if the pumps are at least coming on. Yeah, fuel pump is coming on. Dang it. Oh, okay. We got to figure out what's going on. We're so close. It's actually turning over, which is pretty damn cool. Oh, but I thought you knew that those were the right way for sure. Thought you knew without a doubt.
Yeah. It's not worth $115 for
We're gonna swap over the fuel lines because there is a feed and a return fuel line. We could have gotten it switched up, so we're gonna swap these out real quick just to make sure.
Oh, get inside of there and try it. I'm not gonna put the clamps on it. Just let it prime first.
Now that we took the fuel lines off and it squirted fuel everywhere. At least we know the turbo is gonna be nice and primed. The issue that we have here is that we are not getting any spark whatsoever. What you doing?
I'm
checking spark.
I don't like touching things with spark like that.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, well, okay. Come touch these coil packs while I start it. It's not metal, they're rubber. Come touch them. And then come touch them.
Go ahead. I'm not getting any spark.
I really don't understand why we're not getting spark.
Because there's no crank position sensor or cam position sensor hooked up, meaning there's nothing timing the spark.
But I thought we didn't have to.
One or the other has got to be.
Well, I thought we were reading though.
I'm telling you that there's no.
Well, no, I understand. I heard what you were telling him a minute ago, but I'm just saying that I thought that we had read on the thing that
if you don't have a trigger telling the distributor when to fire, or the coil pack, excuse me, when to fire, they're never gonna fire. So you got to have either a crank or a cam position sensor on a motor like this.
Yeah, I understand that.
You got to.
Okay. So what we're gonna have to do is take our cam position sensor right here. We're gonna have to extend these wires because on a 1.6, it's actually on the back of this side of the valve cover on the passenger side, but on the 1.8, it's actually back here, right here where this cap is and these 2 bolts. We're so close, so close, I guess. Yep, there it goes. Oh, look, you gotta pull these 2 off the back. They're 12s. There you go. There you go. Now we should be able to pull the entire valve cover off and everything to be able to get to under there. Yep, sweet. We have not actually pulled the valve covers off of, oh boy.
What's wrong with it.
That's oil? That looks mighty thin to be oil.
It really doesn't look lubricated much at all. That's fresh oil.
Okay, now we got to pull that cap off the back, that one bolt, and then we should be able to put in a new sensor, right? So check out on the end of the sensor. It's got these two little points right here, and on the end of the exhaust cam, there's a little slot that you actually have to slide this down into and line it up to be able to fit it. Hey, can you lower this down just a tiny bit so I can get in there a little bit more? Teeny tiny beat.
Oh yeah, we got
A little bit more, right there. Now we got to squeeze that back there, line it up. There we go, and slide in place. Come on. How do we know what adjustment that needs to be?
I don't know if it's working, it'll
Spark. That's
it'll run for a second and then it'll like it'll be out of time, or it'll be advanced too delayed, so it'll either real high or real low.
What are we gonna do with our O2 sensor? There we go. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what? Y'all wanna try it? All right, let's give it a shot. Dang, man. Still no spark. Oh wait, there's no spark plug in here. So we have spark now. Do we have fuel? But no fuel.
The only reason we didn't have fuel is because we did not actually have because
vacuum
you told me to go to
reference.
this, and there's no vacuum. So
Oh, that's
this pulls
right.
back.
Do you think it's gonna start? Great.
It'll start one day.
So we're about to start this thing.
It's going to be a lot closer if it was a minute ago.
It's gonna run. I already know it. Yep, that's it. It's running. All right.
Just bump it.
Stop.
Shit. Where's that?
Fuel pump's running again now that we got a ground. Did you notice?
Yep.
All right, try it again.
It's still coming out, but it's all right to test.
Go ahead. Stop.
Dang, man.
Where'd our little screwdriver go?
Go ahead.
Yep. We got fire. Spark is good. So we're basically going to retard or advance our timing to hopefully make it start. Hopefully.
If that does not work, I think I know what's wrong. You have fuel going up to the fuel line, but there's a small little vacuum canister right there that has to open or close
Right here.
based on the need
Try
for
it.
fuel into the fuel injector. Okay, go ahead.
Pop the plug out and let's see if it's wet. That's how we gonna see if we got some fuel.
There is something good. We got fuel pressure, oil pressure.
Oh, we have oil pressure? Heck yeah. I know the turbo is gonna be plenty primed. Does it smell like fuel? Nope.
Let's go to
Nope.
Can we try something real fast? We have fuel. Right? Let's pop that line off, fill up a little cup. We're gonna pour a little bit down the throttle body.
Or starter fluid. Either one.
Yeah. It should start up. If it starts up, we know at least that it's in time, you know, this engine, because we didn't build it. It's a 12.
It better be in time. This is interference, huh? So we're gonna hold the throttle plate open and squirt some fuel in there. Correct? Great.
We wanted to. Direct port injection now, baby.
All right, it is open.
Go ahead, Poe.
Oh, son.
Go ahead, Poe.
Sounds like it's off time.
Yeah, it sounds like it's all the time.
Try again.
Yeah, that's firing the
That sounds like detonation.
180 degrees at a time. That's like every single show on Velocity TV.
I don't even know how that's possible.
It's definitely backwards though.
This is weird. I don't even know what to say.
Turn it.
That's better. At least it's firing on the downstroke.
Go ahead and do it again.
Hang on, it's smoking.
It's firing on the downstroke now.
Oh, no. Do it again.
It's not kicking back the starter, so it's doing it right before, so the timing got a lot closer.
Well, let's check the timing.
Flip some shit.
They
Don't
flipped
even
that.
work.
Okay, the camshaft position.
They flipped that cam angle sensor around. It has a wheel in it. They flipped that thing, and now we're gonna see if it works because we think that it was messed up because that thing is usually on the intake cam. Now on the 1.8, you got to put it on the exhaust cam. They flipped that there wheel. Hopefully it'll align the stroke. Hopefully it'll start up, not pop at us.
Darn hootin'.
What the hell?
Stroke is turning right.
So if this doesn't work, we're going home.
I have a feeling the way you sound, we're going home anyway.
Hey, that was Harry that said that. That was Harry that said that. That was Harry that said that. Harry said Harry said that he was going home because Megan's texting up his phone saying come home.
right. How'd you know that?
Because I can tell you don't ever say, all right, we're going home after this. Normally you're like, hell no, we're staying up here finishing this. Now you're saying, we're going to take a break. We're going to go home for the night.
Wait, before you spray fuel, let him try it first.
Don't start it. Shock the shit.
Oh,
Boy!
What just happened?
I don't know that whole arcing and shit.
Yeah, it's not supposed to touch anything.
It's fucking on fire.
What the fucking shit was that? Oh, motherfucker. All right. And that's a wrap for today's video. There went our 1.8. that just seriously shot a like 4-inch flame out of the intake. I feel like the engine is definitely out of time. I will say that I can come to the conclusion it does seem out of time. So we should definitely check timing, I guess, in the next video. Harry's got to go home and see his girlfriend.
Baby mama drama.
I'm not even gonna ask any more questions about what's going on with this. This is
go research and see if whenever you put the 1.6 cam angle sensor on the exhaust side, if it makes it 180 out, and what do you have to do to fix that? Maybe we just gotta switch 2 wires right there. Ever thought of that?
I thought of that.
I don't understand how the engine would have came out of time. I don't think that that's a likelihood.
No, it's not. This engine
No,
is
it
not
has
out of
to
time.
do with the
With the
crank angle
ignition
sensor, the
timing.
cam engines. Yes,
But
it's
the
the
actual physical timing, okay.
No, it's fine.
Why can't we
Right.
just put the car upside down and start it?
Wait.
Oh my God, no.
But right now we're making negative 10 horsepower out the intake. So I really thought that I
And it's just
understood.
like everybody throws their hands up, including the teacher, and it's just like, oh, y'all can go early. We'll go home.
I'm going to do research. I'm taking my computer.
We're just gonna look. Y'all are gonna come back, and there's gonna be a coyote in here. I'm gonna let y'all go home, and y'all are gonna come back, and that coyote block's gonna be in here, ready to go. That MMR, the 1500, it's gonna be in here.
The MTA.
Look, the 5.3 down there. Y'all are gonna come back, and it's gonna be in here. It was good efforts. We didn't really do much. What happened today with this turbo kit? What did we do for part 2?
It looks like nothing.
We
Yeah, I was about to say, we really didn't do anything. Basically, the whole point of this video was, I think it's because Harry broke the wastegate. I think that's why it won't run.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so today we installed an intercooler, we installed an oil return, and we didn't do anything else. So,
do stuff today.
what did we do?
You put the intercooler in backwards?
We ran
That.
2 hoses.
That.
We ran 2 hoses and mounted an intercooler.
That was sketch. We put an alternator on.
That was yesterday.
That was not yesterday.
That was yesterday. That was last night. That was last night. Definitely was last night.
I don't remember anything though. I was riding my
Part 1, we installed the alternator.
I drilled a hole out for the eyelet on it to make it fit. I did that.
Okay, great.
Uh,
So, oh, I know what we did. We mounted our throttle cable. We bent our brake proportioning valve up against the brake booster. That way we can fit a giant hood exit.
we figured out that we have spark.
We did, yeah, we definitely have spark. I could tell by the flames coming out of the intake. Throwback to the first engine. We had flames coming out the intake on that too. It ended up in a few pieces, but all right. So anyways, that was not really a successful day, but that was part 2 of our turbo install. We are not getting very far, unfortunately.
This isn't the problem.
I don't think it's the problem. I think we have a lot bigger problems, but we're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna do some more research tonight, and I guess part 3, we're gonna focus on trying to get this thing running. So until then, goodbye. So y'all really thought that this video was over. Not yet. It is currently 1:16 in the morning, and I am back up here at the shop because I just came to a realization that I know what's wrong with this engine. If I am right, I'm gonna look it up and see, because I actually have not even looked it up, and I would feel really stupid if I'm wrong. 2341. Let's look up 1.8 engine Miata firing. This is the firing order for the 1.6, and just as I suspected. Okay, this unplugs from there. This plugs into there. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I wonder if that's gonna work. Should I try and start it? I'm up here by myself. Most people don't let me do stuff by myself. All right, let's give her a go. What was that noise? Oh my God. Okay, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Didn't expect it to I didn't expect it to actually start. Oh my God. Okay. I gotta text in the group and let everybody know that the Miata's running. Actually, wait, let me just send a video. I don't know what that noise was though. That noise sounded really bad. Did you guys hear that? It sounded like a squealing, a really loud squealing. Hopefully it's not no, the turbo has the feed, and the feed was full. We already primed the turbo. There's no way that that squealing could have been the turbo. Oh, I bet you it's this belt. Guarantee you Harry didn't tighten that belt enough, because that looks really loose. I bet you that belt is just squealing. I wonder if I could just pop the belt off for right now. The engine should run still for a minute without the alternator hooked up, right? Let's get serious now. I gotta take my watch off. I really was not expecting that to start. I'm up here by myself. It is 1 in the morning, and I'm about to get this turbo Miata running. Well, it's actually running already now. That belt feels mighty tight now. Not too tight, but tight enough where it shouldn't squeal if that's what was squealing. It was very loose though, so I'm assuming that's what was squealing. Let me tighten down the alternator again. There we go. All right, let's try and get this thing running. I'm gonna send them a video. Okay, it's idling really, really high. It's running really, really good though, surprisingly. Again, guys, keep in mind, I know this sounds crazy, but it's okay. The car does still have the bone stock NA Miata tune on it, on the Mega Squirt. And we've got a 60mm turbo attached to it, but that's okay. It was running, which is what I wanted to see, which is pretty damn cool if you have to ask me. That rhymed. That was awesome. Okay, I don't know what was smoking, so that's probably an issue, but screw it. That was awesome. It was running. For some reason, it was idling at like 3,000 RPMs, which is ridiculously high. It should not be idling that high. Unless Harry, I don't know though, I'm not gonna blame it on Harry, but unless this idle screw. No, the idle's set right. The throttle linkage, I mean, should be idling fine. Holy crap. I cannot believe that it was that simple. We were shooting flames out of the intake just a few hours ago. Actually, no, I lied. I am like mind blown. It ran. The turbo Miata is running. So what happened, guys, the timing is actually the opposite on the 1.8s than it is on the 1.6 engine. So really what was happening is the coil packs were telling the wrong cylinders to fire at the wrong time. So it was probably happening. Cylinders were coming up and it was sparking, causing detonation, which is why flames were coming out of the intake. So now all I had to do was swap the spark plug wires to the right spark plugs so that it would actually fire in the correct order for the 1.8 engine. This is the actual, this is actually the 1.6, coil pack back here, which isn't a big issue, but I forgot about the fact that the firing order is different, and that is all that was going wrong, and it's running. That's so funny. I said it in the group and now everybody, oh my God, how did you do that? We have life. Bro, Gavin got it running. That is so funny, dude. Harry was the one that actually texted me and told me that that's probably what it was. And then it hit me and I was like, oh my God. So I had to come back up here and check it out, and it actually worked. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, well, it runs. Okay. Look at all the wiring everywhere. We've been trying to figure this thing out for so long. We had the longest boost reference literally from this point to this point because we didn't have any other line. That is freaking funny. Good Lord. Okay, guys. Well, now that is, oh, come on. Oh, now that is working and everything is in order. Oh my gosh. I don't know why this is so funny, but I know that they are probably all freaking out right now. No way. How? Oh my Lord. Okay, let me hook up all these vacuum lines back the way that they go. Now, let's see, what else needs to happen? This needs to get hooked up to a vacuum reference. Sounds like somebody's outside. Hopefully not, because I'm here by myself. Vacuum line needs to get hooked up here. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff to do left remaining on this thing. All of that over one freaking mistake to put the coils to the right spark plugs, because this
has a different firing order than the previous generation Miata engine. This whole entire video we thought was going to be a failure, and then we remembered the spark plug firing order. Well, now since I got the car running and I don't really have anything else to do tonight, and I suffer from like, I don't know, some kind of insomnia, I guess, because I can't ever sleep at night, I guess I'm just going to start working on my boost gauge. Check that out. We've got a boost gauge that is going to go in an A-pillar on the side of the windshield. Installation for this should be pretty straightforward and simple. Figured why not just knock this out too while I'm up here. Break this baby open, and we have a boost gauge in here. Boost gauge, we've got some boost gauge components and some instructions. Okay. I hate reading instructions. Let's just pry some stuff off. Step 1, I'm making my own instructions. You ready? Pry this thingy. Oh wait, oof, I see. Bet you have to take that off. There we go. And it only had one of the 2 bolts in it. That's nice. Okay, you ready? Here is step 2. After you remove that thing, I'm guaranteeing you gotta pry this little thing here out of the way. All right, now, oh, do you need a mirror in a race car? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Is that how it was supposed to go? There we go. Now we have a bare, nice and cool looking thing. Oh, forgot. I gotta put this over the other thing. Oh no, did I break it? Oh, I broke it. Shouldn't have put it back yet. Which one do I want it in? Should I put the boost gauge in the top one? I don't need this plastic. Yeah, it just slides in. Would it be cooler to have the boost in the top one or the bottom one? I'm probably gonna have to put something. I don't know what to put at the bottom one. I don't have another gauge for right now, so I can only pick from one or the other. Did I put self-tappers in here? Wait. Am I supposed to take this off or just slide it over the original? Oh, oh God, wait, I'm starting to, this is why you're supposed to read instructions, I'm pretty sure. I think you just slide it over the original, screw it in place. Yep, wait, no, there's no way. Yeah, there is a way. Maybe you just put it in there like this, but I really doubt it. Nope, it definitely goes over the original one. I'm a dummy, a big old fat dummy. Okay, hopefully I didn't break this too bad. That looks salvageable. Couldn't have even told me that this part was used. It looks brand new again. Perfect, now I'm gonna read this. Boost gauge installation. So I found these little self-tappers. I think we're good now. I'm gonna have to wire that bulb in, which is not an issue. Ooh, we get these little caps. What color light do we want? Green or red? Red it is. This is so weird. Look at this. It's literally, I have actually never seen this. So we're gonna have to go to the car, and I've got to run this line to a boost reference, which luckily we actually ran a boost reference already right here under here whenever we ran the Mega Squirt, because the Mega Squirt has to have a boost reference as well. So anyways, there's actually already one right here. Yeah, so we already have a boost reference right here, which is convenient. I don't know what this wire is for. We're just gonna tuck that up there. So I'm gonna tee into that, run the boost line all the way up to the gauge up here. They actually supplied a T-fitting already, which is cool. Now I've got to take our little, this is like an AN fitting. This is interesting. Got to take that, slide it in there like so. And now I believe I push this in there, and that is it after that. So let me grab a little wrench. All of my tools are literally just everywhere. So there we go. Now check it out. We've got our tiny little boost line here hooked up to our T-fitting, and we are ready to snip open our boost reference right here that goes to the Mega Squirt, which is the standalone ECU in the car. And we're gonna slide in one end of our boost reference into the T. At least I know that it's not gonna leak. Oh my God, that's so tight on there. Those are really tight. I'm gonna have to slide those on a little bit more. Ugh, these should do the trick. Come on, baby. Hang on, I think we got it. Boom, there we go. Now check it out. We've got a boost reference all the way up to the A-pillar. Okay, so now that that is here, this is going to be able to basically suck. Actually, not gonna suck. This is gonna get under pressure, and it's going to either gonna blow or it's gonna it's either gonna blow or it's gonna suck, depending on the pressure in the manifold over there. And let's say if it's under boost, it's going to climb because this is actually going to be pushing the needle up. And if it has vacuum in the manifold, it's going to be sucking, so it's actually going to suck the needle down. If that makes any sense. That's how a mechanical boost gauge works. So we're just going to put this in without having the other piece in there. Oh crap, hang on. This comes down, this goes up. Definitely got to go over this little panel. I wonder what time it is. It's probably like 2:30 now. Actually, do we need a light? Probably not gonna be driving this car at night anyways. I could really just take this light out and say screw it and not even have a light on the boost gauge. You know what? I'm a lazy sack, and being that I am such a lazy sack, we're not running a light to the boost gauge. But the real It's Just a 6 exposed lazy sack of shit.
I'm not really that funny. All right, here we go. Pressure's on. Okay, it's gonna go something like that. Let's just hammer it. Let's just send it. Come on. Why are you not going? I guess these self-tappers are not long enough, and you guys are not gonna like what comes next after those. Close your eyes, YouTube. You're not gonna like what's coming, I'm telling you. Don't judge me, I swear. I still know kind of what I'm doing. This is a one-time exception. I'm just gonna pretend that this did not happen after this point, okay? All right, cool. We've got these sheetrock screws right here. I think these will work perfect. I'm gonna laugh because Harry's gonna be watching this and he's gonna figure out how I got the gauge cluster to hold up, and he's gonna like chastise me when he sees this. This is why you can't leave me alone to modify cars. I'm not good at it. Does that look good? Does that look good? Would you just look at that? Just look at that. Looks like I just installed my own perfect A-pillar. Doesn't get much more professional than that, I'll tell you what. Okay, now that I got that in, I've got to attach this to the back of this. I need some wrenches. Squeal! And I need to slide this over the line. Like so. And now I need to put this into there, and I gotta tighten down on this motherfucker. And now per the instructions, it says to just push the shit in there. Boom. And just like that, we've got, what is this? Oh yeah, we've got a boost gauge. We can definitely ensure the operation by starting it up, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Should we do it? Should we do it? We do it? Yep, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Screw it, we're gonna do it. Oh my God. Okay, okay. That was dumb. What the is it doing now? Okay, nope. Nope. It is really unhappy with something. And in that case, it's probably a good idea that I wait for somebody else to get here so that I'm not by myself and burn this thing to the ground. Actually, wait, maybe it's just because this is sitting like that, maybe. Oh, and those are unplugged. That would make a lot more sense too. You want to try it again? This is definitely a bad idea. All right, we're gonna try it. There's a fire extinguisher. No, there's not. Where did the fire extinguisher go? That's good. All right. Oh. Oh, y'all couldn't see that, huh? Oh, that would explain the coils. Yeah, they were definitely arcing on the block. Okay. They were arcing on the valve cover. I don't know why this belt keeps squealing like that. Take 3. No, 4. I don't remember what take we're on, but we're gonna start it up this time. One more time, one more. It's idling at 3,000 RPMs. We need to fix that, and it's smoking. I think we must have dropped oil on there or something. Oh yeah, and it's fresh pipes. I forgot about that. And we don't have an O2 sensor in the downpipe, so that's probably another reason. There's a lot of things that we haven't hooked up yet. Like I said, I just wanted to see if it would actually start, and it did. Pretty cool. I even put the intake on the turbo, so that's cool. Okay, well, we got everything hooked up then, as much as I can do. I think tonight, I don't know anything else. I really was not even supposed to come back up here. That was supposed to be the end of the video, but at least the boost gauge works. That's pretty cool. We had 20 pounds of vacuum at idle, which is interesting, but okay. This right here is going to be to our catback exhaust, which we're not going to run because we're not bitches. We're running a hood stack. I mean, I didn't say that. Don't put that part in there. That's supposed to be a secret. This is some more intercooler intake piping. I'm going to wire all this up later. I don't know. This is our blow-off valve. Got to wire in that as well. Got to put on our flying Miata banner. Can't finish everything, but at least we got the Miata running. Hell yeah, brother. So with that being said, I guess that is going to be all for today's video. I don't really know of anything else that I can do. I need to go home and sleep at some point, but I'm probably just going to sit up here and tinker on this car a little bit more.
more, tuck a little bit more of the wires, get everything nice and neat, because Cletus and Cars is in Bradenton in just a few, I'm trying to think of how long, I don't even remember the date anymore, but we don't have long until Cletus and Cars in Bradenton, and the plan is to take this and hopefully the Mustang. The Mustang is going to be undergoing a few huge changes in the next few videos, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I've not done a lot of stuff with the Mustang because it needs a new O2 sensor, which I have over there, and I didn't want to race it or anything until I get a cage and a parachute in for it. Well, you get where I'm going. So anyways, that is all for the video, guys. Miata is going to be up and running hopefully before Cletus and Cars. Hopefully we'll be able to take this there. Going to be awesome. If you guys want to see it for the first time, run its first pass down the drag strip, then make sure you guys come out to Cletus and Cars. It's going to be a blast. And anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys next video.